Hi, I'm Meera Allen with your Manifesting Destiny Moon Update. So we have a new moon and a partial solar eclipse happening on the 15th of February at 4:05 p.m. New York Standard Time, at 8:05 a.m. on the 16th of February Sydney time, and 15th of February at 9:05 p.m. for London time. So wherever you are in the world at this moment, we've had this start of this eclipse season. We've had a full moon in Leo with an eclipse, which went into our emotional self, our feeling self, and we went to that amplification about what our heart truly feels. But now we're coming to this partial solar eclipse, which is all about the external, not just about our inner heart, but instead what our heart is sharing with, and the communities that are around us, the way we see it in our external world, and how that reflects back to us. And that's in Aquarius. So the last time this happened was in February 1999. So it's a nice little time to reflect. What were you doing? What were you thinking? What was your intellect like? What were you reading in February 1999? And just see where your intellect was back then. And let's see how much you've progressed and how your beliefs and where you are now, how does that feel in comparison? So it's an interesting time, in especially the Aquarian nature, which is the social part of us. It's the external part of us. I'm doing this video outside today, as the sun's setting and a storm's about to break. And it lets us go to those different parts of ourselves and explore a more expansive place as well. So have a look at what this new moon in Aquarius, so where you are on the planet, whether it's the 15th or the 16th of February, see how this new moon can truly reflect the new version of you. Maybe you have a new set of people around you, a new community, a new creative outlet. I know I've been playing music and met a beautiful bunch of musical humans and dancers as well, and it's been a beautiful time to connect with them in a creative, light-hearted, fun way. So look at your sociability, your work colleagues. Is there a lightness there, or is there a heaviness there? And be more with your Aquarian nature. Be a bit more intellectual, yet in the way that you see yourself lifting your standards, and the way you see yourself raising the bar, and seeing how that reflects with your outer circles. There might be other modalities that you feel like you want to try, and you want to learn, and you want to explore in, that you may have touched on or heard about, and you want to try different ways of living in a higher consciousness. So this is a collective thing at the moment. I mean, there's more of a big shift to plant-based food, people understanding the awareness of yoga, or the way they want to listen to sound and have music, and the way the intention and words can vibrate with us. So maybe even studies of neuro-linguistic programming, or understanding quantum physics, or all the alternative therapies, or maybe there are courses that you felt you were drawn to do. So it's a great time to start this from around that 16th of February onwards, and just seeing what aligns for you since that full moon eclipse in Leo, and where it's taken you with what's reflected around you for this new moon in Aquarius. Still those opposing signs, that Leo and that Aquarius energy, that fire of what your heart really wants, meeting with the air of what the mind wants to do to fuel it. So having that connection and that balance, that bridge between your heart and your head and your mind, how your intention from your brain connects to the feeling from your heart as well, being a little bit more outdoors, being a bit more social, and maybe even check in with your social media. Where do you need to renew yourself there? Do you need to delete things? Do you need to clear things away? Do you need to ungroup from some things? And where do you need to group and maybe find new social groups that are more in alignment with who you are? So as we grow and evolve in this collective consciousness, we have a wonderful opportunity from this partial solar eclipse on the 15th or 16th of February, depending on where you are. Happy new moon in Aquarius, and happy birthday to my dad on that very same day. Namaste.